Okay, going to be doing some back trading here. I said before the weekend that I was going to upload some back trading videos. I have been so busy that I haven't been able to sit down and actually do this, but it's basically 10:30 on Sunday, and I said, you know what, let me try to do something because I said I was going to. So let's jump right into this. What I'm doing on this particular back trading session is I've got one chart, the 3-minute on NQ, and I'm going to be kind of doing two strategies. If you've seen these videos before, you already know what I'm about to say. You can skip to what I'm actually back trading. If you're new, I'm going to explain these strategies. The 10 EMA strategy. If we're above the hourly 50 EMA, the pink line that you see right here on my chart, look for longs. Enter above the first bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA, this light blue line here you see. Now for shorts, if we're below the 50 EMA, which is again the pink line here that you see, look for shorts. Enter below the first bull candle opening and closing below the 10 EMA, the light blue line you see here on this chart. The second strategy I'm going to be looking for and playing is the VWAP plus the 50 EMA indicator. This dotted line here is the VWAP, and this orange yellow line is the 50 EMA. If price has made a strong move above both indicators, play the bounce if price returns back to the VWAP or 50. And if both indicators are close together, you would play, like I said, the bounce. So I'm picking up where I believe I left off on the last video, which is around July 22nd, 2024. It's not current time. I'm going back in time and back trading. Little turquoise line here is the market open. So far, I can tell that the VWAP and the 50 EMA strategy for this particular day may not work out because the 50, which is this orange line here, and the VWAP are already far apart. They've already made that strong move up. So maybe later on in the day, something could kind of happen, but it doesn't seem like I will be playing that strategy. So for the 10 EMA strategy, price just now is now below this pink line, which is the hourly 50 EMA. If I draw my, if I just go to where that end of that pink line is and do that, as you can see, yeah, we're below it. So, but for me to go short, I have to look for the first bull candle to open and close below this 10 EMA line. So let's see if we get that. Got it right there. That's pretty, that's pretty fast. So what I'll do, you enter below the low. Now let's see what stop I would do. A lot of times you put it over, you put your stop, you know, below or above a pivot point or something like that. This is quite large of a stop for me. So let me try to think about something else. Let me just, let's see, just going to do that. It's a little risky to me right now, but this is the setup. It gave me it, and I'm just going to go ahead and see what happens. Let's see if the bears really want to roll this over, and so far not. So now price is back above. Whoops, I should not delete that. Yeah. It's back above this pink line here. So to look for longs, I got to wait for a bear candle to open and close above this 10 EMA. That did happen. Let me just kind of look here. What has price done? Okay. So we have come down quite a bit. So, I mean, yeah, it makes sense for us to have another like kind of bullish day. The only reason why I'm hesitant is because this was the first signal to go short. And sometimes what I've noticed is, you know, for some short signals, price will go up before it comes back down. And so that's the only thing. But I'm going to go ahead and play the setup and not try to, you know, do too much rattling of the brain. For this one, where should I put? It's kind of similar to the last one. Let me see. Take the low to this high here. I'll put it a little bit below the 50. Okay, so if I get triggered, and I'll be targeting 1.2R here. Let's see if we can get up there. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, not triggered in. Okay, triggered in there. That was a really nice candle. So now let's see kind of what happens here. Okay, got a little candle. We could come down here. What I kind of like is that the 50 and the VWAP are trying to kind of get a little closer together. I just hope my stop isn't too tight. I like that hammer candle closing above that 10 EMA still. Now we got a nice indecision candle. Let me make this a little larger so that you can see everything. I don't quite like that one because it closed below that 10 EMA. So I have a little bit of thinking to do. So far, I've only been in the trade 12 minutes. I would like to kind of hang on before moving my stop, but we could just get a huge candle, just go bam like that. Let's see here. And now my stop, my original stop is like right in line with that, I mean, barely below that hourly 50 EMA. So let's see if the bulls can kind of push this back up. Okay, it looks like I'm going to get stopped out here. I'm trying to think if I should move the stop. Sometimes it happens like this where it'll come all the way down here in reverse. So I'm kind of nervous to move the stop. Okay. Keep going. There, okay, got stopped out. Okay, that's fine. Got stopped out. Price is still above that pink hourly 50 EMA. We definitely could now just, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of see what happens here. Nice hammer candle. If that hammer gets taken out, I think. Okay, we're coming back above. Again, price is still above this hourly 50 EMA. It'd be great to get another. Okay, so the way I was taught, the person who really showed me the rules, these particular rules for this 10 EMA strategy, they would probably play this bear candle right here because it did not close above it, but it just was like right there. So sometimes they call that kind of a close enough candle. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do that. Man. And I'm only allowed to take basically 2 trades, and I would go for 1.3. We'll go for it. We'll try this close enough candle and see if we get triggered in. Let me move the entry down just a little bit. Go for a little bit tighter of a stop. Really, it probably should be below this low. But I don't know. I kind of have faith in the bulls. Could be totally wrong. Okay. Starting out kind of similar to the next one. So we'll see if we get another bear candle, open and close. Okay, so I like that candle. It is like a doji, right? I think that's a doji hammer-ish style candle. It is, now that would be officially the first bear candle opening and closing above that 10 EMA after closing below it some. So this is the first reset. Technical reset candle. Okay. Cool. We tried to get up there. Bears kind of stomped it down. I'm a little nervous. I don't quite like that. I would love for this VWAP to kind of start crossing over, past my stop. I don't quite like this wick, but I would think if this wick gets overtaken, I would think the chances are a lot higher of the target being hit. Okay, that's the second bear candle opening and closing below, above the 10. Some people, or actually you can play that second reset candle. There's a lot of volume on this candle. Man, I would think if this low gets taken out, we might be coming down. There is kind of a double bottom type of thing forming here. We're going to go with it. I'm going to keep holding. Okay, now this happened again. It closed a little bit under, but I'm going to kind of ride this out. Let's see here. Now I definitely don't want to lose another full R on this trade. So I definitely want to think about moving that stop. Bull's got to do something here. More kind of like indecision type candles. That would be the first signal some people would look for to go short under. But we are still above the hourly 50, so I have to look for longs based on those rules. I think at this point I may move the stop. Let me see, we've been in the trade 30 minutes. I'll give it one more candle. I don't like that either. Should definitely move the stops. So on that particular day, that's 2 R's. That always happens to me. I don't like that because if that's in my Apex account, that's not a good look. So that's it. I cannot really back trade. I wouldn't be able to trade anymore on this particular day. But this is back trading. So I think I do want to just get the reps in. And this would be, again, another bull reset candle to go short under. And yeah, we're still technically above this hourly 50 EMA, but it's right there. The bears may want to roll this over and kind of want to see what will happen. I would just go for, let's just get 1.2 back. Okay, so now we're going to see if the bears are going to really push this down. If we get down here, let's pretend however many contracts. Let's see how many contracts would I have here. Let's say I have 3 micro contracts on here. If it gets a target, I'll close 2 of them and leave 1 runner. Oh, don't really like that hammer candle. I will move this stop to just above the 50. I mean, that might be kind of too obvious of a stop, though, to be honest. I'll move it a little bit above. Okay. All right. So at that point, if this was a live trade, I'd be out of 2 contracts and kind of try to leave a runner. At that point, I would move the stop into the green, so I'm not losing at all on the trade. And I'll put it a little bit above this 10 EMA. Where could we come down? And I really should have thought of the target beforehand, but let's just see if we can make it down. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I don't think we can do that. Let's see how far this price definitely could go further. All right, let's see. I know we're going to get an S curve, but we might come a little too high. If we do, maybe I'll just consider closing out that. And this is like mental notes I'm taking. Obviously, I'm not in a trade. I should do the trading view paper trading thing, but it's all good. All right, consolidating a little bit here. So technically, I could have still like left this trade open. Like once price was coming back, I still could have played this first bull reset candle. Still could have done that actually. Some nice little bull pressure. I would love for bears to kind of get below all of that. See what it does. Another hammer. So it's kind of funny because what I said earlier about the VWAP and the 50 EMA strategy, Let me kind of hide these so that they don't get I had said earlier that the 50 and the VWAP were a little too far away to look for that up and play the bounce and stuff. But now, as you can see, they're actually coming closer together. So to be honest with you, I might want to just exit this. I would exit probably, because now we have made a strong move down. And remember, to go short on this particular strategy, you would have to look for that strong move down and to wait for price to come back up to the VWAP and 50 area. If they're closer together, you would play that short. So, and where my stop is, that very well may be where price comes to for that rejection play. So with that being said, trying to think about exiting, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to think about, what I would be doing in a live trade. Let's see this next candle. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be trying to come up. Let's try to wait one. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Got really quiet out of just anticipation there. Hopefully that was it. And I can keep holding this particular trade. It could come right back up though to this to get a little closer. I think I will move the stop though, just in case it does. Let's put it right above the high of this candle here. And just got wicked out right there on that last contract. That's what that would be. It's hilarious. So there's that. So it's going to be coming up for that VWAP and 50 area. This is kind of where you would go short. So should I play it just to kind of get the rep in? All right, let's say if it comes back here, my stop will be, I really should do like right there. Again, I would not be taking as many trades in live trading. I would just be, so one on this, one a little less than I wanted to, but it's okay. I should have known. Let's see if I would get entered here on this particular trade. More than likely, yes. Okay, so now I'd be in. So let's see if this short would work out. Again, just target 1.2. Stop could be a little tight right here. It could come up and go a little higher before coming back down. Or we could just blast through it. Let me throw on the 10 EMA again to see what it's doing. Okay. So now we're below the hourly 50, which would mean you could look for shorts. But this is looking like I may get stopped out on even on this one. Yeah. Wow. This is like the first day. I don't know what was going on Monday, July 22nd in 2024, but this was like a flip-flop day for these strategies. Usually these strategies do not work this bad. That was not the best. That was not the best. Yeah, even for the 10 EMA and later in the day, like that, I mean, I guess you would have gotten in here, but I mean, man, I would not have wanted to do that. I mean, this would have won. Yeah, I mean, that would have won. That would have worked, but it's like, I guess that's what I gotta, focus on too. And you know what? Like I said, I hadn't back traded this whole weekend. And I don't know what it is about these strategies, but like, if I haven't back traded or, something like that for quite a little bit, when I come back, the first day, a lot of times, I'm taking L's. I don't know why that is. It's never, not never, but very rare that it's a win. I'm going to do one more day. This is going to be kind of a quicker back trading video, just because I'm just making this video really because I said I was going to like Friday, and I just, again, got really busy and wasn't really able to. So I'm going to attempt to do that now. Whoops, I went a little too far. Let it kind of go a little too far. That's okay. We'll just play, because sometimes I'm not there all the time to catch the open. And let me just, I'm marking kind of the high and the low of the trading session. Just kind of see. All right, so what do we have? Okay, so we are above that hourly 50 again. So if I'm doing the 10 EMA strategy, could look for longs. Technically, this was the first bear candle opening and closing. If you got in above it, and I definitely probably would not have been triggered in because I never put it like, I never put my entry on these like just right above it. You know, somebody could have possibly got whipped in, and that's the reason why I kind of make sure there's like a little space between the entry and the high. Let's see here. So for the VWAP strategy, we did make a strong move up. The orange yellow line, which is the 50 on the 3-minute, and the VWAP, they're a little closer together, so you could play that bounce. I don't quite like that. Right now, I think I would want to wait for a 10 EMA setup. So it would be great if we can get one little bear candle right there. Let's see if we can get, oh, we got it. Great. So it's kind of, I mean, you're pretty close to where you would have your entry on that first bear candle. So that's where I'm going to put it. Again, I like to leave a little room because, again, we could get tricked. And still can, I guess. And I'm going to just use, see, what's my stop? I'm trying to go for 1.3. And I'm going to put it below the 50 EMA. I probably shouldn't do that. I really should. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. Let's see if the bulls... Let me see, and I didn't pay attention. So the bulls really did a lot right there. I mean, this is a big area, so if we can get past that, that would be great. I'm almost thinking this stop is a little too small. Okay, I like that better. Okay. I'll lower the entry a little bit, just a little bit. Whew, okay. We filled this little gap, little tiny gap between this candle and this candle. It's very small. So like that. Let's see. Coming up again. Okay. And this is where the nerves start kicking in. So after that last day, I definitely don't want to lose a full R, really. I like that hammer candle. I hope we do not take the low out. Again, I'm wondering if my stop was just a little too tight. And then 9:30, here's 9:30. Usually what I've been doing is I haven't been really trading the first hour of the market open. So I'm still trying to kind of get used to taking setups within that first hour. Okay. Yeah, that stop was way too tight. I'm trying to think now. Wow, it wouldn't have even hit my stop though. And is it the same low? No. They're almost. They're really close. So I still wouldn't have been stopped out. These strategies so far right now, they are not. This is probably the worst that they've done, like back trading. back trading. So boom, lost another R right there. Again, I'm thinking of my Apex account, which is a fresh PA account. This would not look good. Yeah, it wouldn't look good. I'm going to wait for a long. Okay. So there it goes. That would be the long. Again, first bear candle opening and closing. I like this better because there's a lot of bear volume on this particular candle. And we just got above. We just took out the high of it, and I kind of like that. Can't lie to you. Now, for my stop, just gonna put it. This is kind of like one of those morning star reversals. I know I'm not supposed to necessarily trade based off of that only, but I do like it. Okay, let's see if I get triggered in this long. The stop is definitely shorter. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, on this, I would have to kind of go back. I'll be going back to 1.3. And on this, maybe I could try leaving that runner again. Okay. So let's get one more in there. Okay, so my target would have been hit. However many contracts I would have had on this, I would have closed them all out and would have left one word to target. Now, maybe up here. And I wish I had the daily 10 EMA. So when the daily 10 EMA, and you'll see me talk about this in my live trading video, or like my recap videos on the trades I actually take in my Apex account. What I've been saying is when prices like around the daily 10 EMA, these strategies work really weirdly around it. Like there could be a chance that on this particular day, the 10 EMA on the daily chart was somewhere here. And I don't know that for sure because I can't see it, but I've noticed it will do that. So we'll see. On this, so at that point, again, I'm winning. The stop will be moved into the green, and I'm trying to leave a runner to go as high as it possibly can. I mean, this 10 EMA didn't go, and this one didn't go, so now maybe the bulls are like, we are definitely going now. We are not letting the bears stop us. Not letting that happen. So I do expect some type of pullback. I mean, this is a big run up here. Hopefully it only comes as far as to the 10. I'll move the stop into the green a little more soon. Let's see what the bulls let the bears do. I'm liking that. Let's keep the momentum up, guys. Okay, closed below that 10 EMA. I'll just go ahead and move. Whoops, I'm trying to copy. Move the stop up. Let's see. Oh, wow. Man, I thought the bulls would have a little more. Okay, so I'd be out of that last one. Okay. So at least got back what I lost, which is not a huge winning day right there. I said I was going to do one more day and then stop it, but I think I'm going to do one more. I kind of don't want to leave the video. I don't want to end this video with such a bad, I think this is the worst that these strategies have done since I've backtraded them. It's probably me. It's probably not the strat. I'm probably just not choosing the right stops, things like that, but who knows? We are going to find out here soon. Okay, so I mean, we've gone way down. I mean, that makes sense for us just really crashing. I mean, the bulls really tried their hardest here, and just couldn't quite get it to go back up. Oh my God, here it is. Okay, so I was wrong. So I do have the daily 10 EMA on here. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what happened on that day. So hopefully this last day will be great. So now that I know we're well below that 10 EMA on the daily. Okay, so there's the hourly 50 EMA. So my strategy says I'm supposed to look for shorts. It feels weird trying to short still, since we've come down so far, but I'm going to try to listen to that strategy. So technically, that would be that first setup for that short. I don't know whether to want to place it here or just go ahead and place it below this consolidation here, which would basically be a higher time frame like doji. Man, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, whoops. I did the wrong thing. It's right here. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it and try to go for 1.3 if this works out. Again, this is what the strategy says to do. It feels weird shorting here. Now, we did make the strong move below the VWAP and the 50. They do look like they're trying to come closer together. We could wait for the price to come back up. If they're close together, then play that rejection back down. I feel a little better about that, but I'm just going to kind of go with it. If anything, because I put this entry so low from the first bull candle opening and closing below that 10, it's a better chance of me not getting, well, I was going to say whipped in and faked, but now I'm in. But this, it definitely seems a little strong for the bears. Don't really like that candle. Okay, like that one a little bit better. You know what? This anticipation is like kind of killing me. So let me just kind of play it a little bit. Okay. How long have I been in the trade? The trade has been in 30 something minutes. I'll wait a little longer to move my stop. Okay. I think now I'll try the runner. I'll try the runner again. Ever since I had that win that day in my Apex account with that runner, I've been wanting to do that. So yeah, at that point, I'll move the stop like here. I don't know. It's like around 0.7, something like that. And, oh no, I'm going to leave the runner. So my target hasn't quite been hit yet. Okay, now it has. All contracts would be out except for one. I'll move my stop into the green. Whoops. That was not, I'll move it just a little bit into the green. Where could we go? Let's see if I can hold for two R's. Right there at 2 somewhere. Could get a nice S curve up, and then I'll decide to keep holding or to not. How far have we come down so far from the market open? I mean, yeah, this could definitely go lower if it wants. On NQ, we play it a little bit. Wow, looks like we are going to hit that 2R. At this point in the live trade, I would, you know what? No, I won't move it because I would like for that 50 to kind of come, you know, into this profit area so that my stop's kind of above it. Well, no, because runners, it's all about really just maximizing that profit. So I'll leave the stop now. Yeah, above this candle for sure. So we definitely could come here and I can get stopped out. Let me play it just a little bit. See if we can get 2.5 R out of this. That would be great. I'm a little nervous. Oh my God. Okay. So oh, it's right there. It's right there. No. It was right there. It was right there. I don't know if it'll go. I don't know if it'll go, but I will move the stop down again. It's about here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I will be done. I will be done. Okay, so that was it. That's what I was looking for. This is what I like to see with these strategies. And I think if this was real, right, if this was in my PA account, you know, so basically 3 days, right? 3 days of trade. Was it 3 or 4? 1, right, 2, okay, 3. Yeah, 3 days. I think I would just now, let's see here. 2R loss, definitely got back. Let's just say 1R, so, but it would be more than 1R, but let's just say for easy. And then right here, a nice 2.5 win with one contract kind of running. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'd be right back kind of where I started, maybe a little bit more in profit now. So that's kind of good. Or wait, let me see. I forgot Apex, we have that crazy trailing drawdown thing. And yeah, actually my drawdown will be calculated from here because that was the high in this trade. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the heck I'd be. I'm not gonna do the math right now. I'm just trying to see how the strategy is working. Let's see how much more this day played out, how much further it could have went. Wow. Could have just left it the whole day running and could have got back and just closed it out down here. That's crazy. Well, I'll leave the video on a good note. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it. And subscribe to the channel to see some more. And just continue following me on my journey to making the prop game, the prop firm game, you know, work. Work for me. It's been quite a challenge, but I really do enjoy this. And it is helping me become a more disciplined person. I just would love to start seeing some gains flowing into my bank account. I'm not going to lie about it. So, but I'm not giving up on this. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.